I be looking at you?
You'll look at me, yeah.
Okay.
Set this real quick. My reporter's on vacation today, so.
No problem.
We got a good day for it, though. Alright, just look at me. Can I get your name, spelling, and title?
Sure, my name is Peter Wolfgang. Last name is W-O-L-F-G-A-N-G. And my title is Executive Director of the Family Institute of Connecticut.
What are you guys doing here today? What's everyone gathering?
We're here to stand up for religious freedom. This is not about contraception. No one is trying to ban contraception. No one is trying to limit access to contraception. All we're asking for are the rights that we've always had throughout American history, going back to the founding of the nation, to the First Amendment. We're just asking that we not be coerced against our conscience to provide and pay for abortion-inducing drugs, contraceptives, and sterilizations. This is about the First Amendment. It's about religious liberty. It's about the rights we've always had as Americans in this country, Catholic, Protestant, people of any faith or no faith, the right of conscience, the free exercise of religion in the First Amendment that we always had up until January of 2012. If the First Amendment means anything, it means that the federal government cannot coerce us to violate our beliefs in the way that they're trying to do with this Health and Human Services mandate. So all we're asking is that this mandate be repealed and that we have the rights we always had up until 6 months ago.
Explain what about the mandate really offends you.
Well, what offends us about the mandate is that it's going to require religious institutions, including Catholic institutions, and other employers of conscience in violation of their beliefs and their conscience to provide and pay for abortion-inducing drugs. So, for instance, Catholic schools, Catholic hospitals, in violation of their beliefs for the first time through their insurance health premiums, they will be required to provide and pay for abortion-inducing drugs, contraceptives, sterilizations, even though we know this is in violation of Catholic teaching. And what the federal government has done is they've redefined what qualifies as a religious institution in American law. They say you qualify as an institution, a religious institution exempt from this law, only if you hire members of your own denomination and only serve members of your own denomination and not the public at large. That has never been the definition of Christian charity in the United States. Whether it's Catholic charities, whether it's the Salvation Army, that has never been the understanding of religious charity. We always have served everyone. Going back to Jesus feeding the 5,000, he didn't check what denomination they belonged to. And the United States government has always recognized that. So all we're asking for here, no one's trying to have a war on women, no one's trying to ban or limit access to contraceptives. All we ask is for our religious liberty, that we not be coerced into providing and paying for things that violate our beliefs.
So how do we fix that? What are you guys looking to accomplish?
Well, the first and most important thing is that the public knows that this is happening. This is now the third rally that the Family Institute has had joining with other groups in the last 4 months in Connecticut. We had 615 people in Hartford just a few months ago. So the first thing is the public needs to know that the First Amendment is threatened here. Not just for Catholics, not just for conservatives who may oppose Obamacare, for all of us. If the federal government has the power to do this to us, then another president down the line with a different set of politics could do it to people that may like this, that may want this to happen to people like us. So this is really about the First Amendment rights of all of us. That's the first and most important thing, is that the public be educated on this. Secondly, we have to pray for the victory of these lawsuits that are going forward. The U.S. Supreme Court may decide on the constitutionality of Obamacare in its entirety before the end of June. And even if it's upheld, there are still other lawsuits going forward, specifically on this HHS mandate. Also, there's legislation. There's something called the Blunt Amendment in Congress that would repeal the HHS mandate in its entirety. So it's rhetorical, it's public education, it's legal, it's prayer, and it's legislative. CTFamily.org is the Family Institute of Connecticut's website. We are the main pro-life, pro-family organization in Connecticut. We've carried the torch on these issues for many years, and the main way for the average person to be involved here in the state of Connecticut is through the Family Institute of Connecticut. Go to ctfamily.org, sign up for our email.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck today.
Happy to do it.